Welcome everyone. Today we are going to learn how to do qualitative analysis or thematic analysis using ChatGPT. All right, today I've brought you more than 30 different prompts that will help you to practice and do thematic analysis in much faster way. All right, so today's session is going to be more like a lecture where I will cover some basics of prompt engineering, and then I'll also give you some tasks that you can finish after the session. All right, so what we have today is this thematic analysis with ChatGPT, and basically I want to cover three things today. One is one is understanding the 9 categories of ChatGPT prompts. So when some of you were asking me that do a session on prompt engineering, so I thought I will just do something that is applicable to this topic that we are doing today, which is on thematic analysis. So what we will be learning is 9 different types of prompts, categories of prompts, and out of those 9 categories, there will be 6 different categories that will be applicable to thematic analysis. So we will look at that. And within each, I've got 2 prompts for you. So 12 different prompts that we can try on 3 interview transcripts. So I have created hypothetical transcripts using ChatGPT, and we will apply these 12 prompts on these interview transcripts to generate our themes from this qualitative data. So, so that is the plan for today's session. So let's get started with that. So there are, like I said, there are 9 different categories of ChatGPT prompts. So the first one is called as the instructional prompt, or instructional prompts. Basically, these are some examples like summarize the article above, explain the concepts of prompt engineering in detail. So whenever you want to learn something or you want to instruct ChatGPT to do something, these kinds of prompts are called as instructional prompts. So these are pretty straightforward and direct AI to perform specific tasks. You get them to get AI to do specific tasks or explain concepts. So this is ideally very good for learning. They are usually simple and require the model to follow a set of instructions or guidelines. So these are the examples. Next one is exploratory prompts. So these are designed to encourage AI to generate ideas. So we are asking AI to generate ideas, explore possibilities, provide range of options or opinions. They are useful in brainstorming. Okay, so they are very useful when you want to brainstorm or when seeking creative input, right? So what are some examples? What are some potential uses of AI in traditional manufacturing industries? So this is one kind of a prompt that you can use for as an exploratory prompt. Other could be list all possible outcomes of merging AI technology with real-time data analytics. So that is a exploratory prompt. So we are using AI to generate some ideas or brainstorming or creative inputs. The next bit is factual or informational prompts. So as the name suggests, we are asking for factual information, like who was the president of the US, or provide a detailed timeline of events that led up to the American Civil War. So these are extracting factual information from the ChatGPT database. Next is opinion-based prompts. So what are the opinion-based prompts? So such prompts ask AI to generate responses based on hypotheticals, opinions, or to weigh in on a debate. So basically, we are asking an opinion from AI. This can be useful for understanding different perspectives or generating content that involves personal views or societal opinions. Okay, so that is opinion based prompts. So examples are like, what are the pros and cons of remote working? What do you think AI will replace human jobs in the future? Why or why not? So there is no yes or no answer in such situations, because we are asking for some opinion, and this kind of things can be useful even when we are doing a qualitative analysis. Next is recursive prompts, right? Recursive prompts are designed to build on previous responses, which means you ask something and then you follow up that with another query or another prompt, or to go deeper into a topic. They often involve follow-up questions, yeah, that delve further into the subject matter that is being discussed in that conversation. Example, based on the previous response about health benefits of meditation, how does it specifically affect stress levels? So you may have first asked, tell me about the health benefits of meditation. Yeah, so that response you got, and then you're asking, how does it specifically affect stress? Yeah, and then maybe the follow-up question could be, does reduction in stress improves your sleeping patterns, and so on. So those are recursive prompts. Okay. Another example, you mentioned that AI could improve efficiency in healthcare. Can you elaborate on how it can affect patient care? So you can see the connection. So you ask something, then you ask something else, and then you ask something else. So those kind of prompts are called as recursive prompts. Then we have comparative prompts. As the name suggests, you're comparing different things here. These prompts require AI to compare and contrast different concepts, items, or scenarios. They are useful in analytical discussions and help in understanding distinctions and similarities. So distinction and similarities. So we are comparing things. For example, compare the economic policies of the United States and Sweden. Contrast classical and modern art styles. So things like that. The seventh category of prompt is creative prompts. Yeah. So here we are we are using AI to generate artistic or original content. Yeah. This could be in the form of stories, poems, marketing copies, or any other creative text. Yeah. So creativity is what we are exploring through creative prompts. And these prompts are examples like this, like write a short story about a robot discovering emotions, or compose a poem based on the theme of a sunset. So we are giving some creative ideas for the AI to give us some output in the form of creative text. Next is problem solving prompts. These are tailored to solve specific problems or to find solutions to hypothetical scenarios. Yeah, like what if scenarios. Solve specific problems or find hypothetical solutions to hypothetical scenarios. Yeah. So example, how would you resolve a supply chain bottleneck in a manufacturing process, or devise a marketing strategy for a new product launching in a competitive market? Yeah. So these kind of prompts are problem solving prompts. I mean, this is a very simple prompt. You may not get a very good result by this, but you have to elaborate it, right? For example, devise a marketing strategy for a new product. What product is it? Launching in a competitive market. Which market is it? Which country is it? What kind of a customer you are targeting? So you can always improve and make the prompt even more clear, more full, complete, so that the AI has as much information as possible to give you the best possible result. The next category, or the ninth category, is contextual or scenario based prompts. So these prompts are set a specific scenario. Yeah. So they are setting a specific scenario. That is the first thing, or context for AI to consider while generating its response. They help in making the responses more relevant and grounded in realistic framework. For example, imagine you are advising a small business on budgeting. What would be your 3 top recommendations? So here, this first sentence is, you are creating a scenario. You are saying that you have to behave as if you are a consultant or an advisor who is advising on us to a small business. Yeah. Another example, if you were to teach a beginner about investing in stock market, what key points would you cover? So you are giving a context again in the first part of the prompt, and in the next part you are instructing what you want the AI to do. All right, so if you think about all these different 9 categories of prompts, you may have used some of them, right? But you probably did not realize which category of prompt that you are using, and what does that particular category of prompt is designed for. Okay, so what I hope is after watching these 9 different prompts, you have an idea of possible categories of prompts. Yeah, so instructional prompts, just to recap: exploratory prompts, factual prompts, opinion based prompts, recursive prompts. This is, you will often use it quite a lot. I use it a lot. Comparative prompts, creative prompts, problem solving, and contextual or scenario based prompts. Okay, so maybe one thing you can do is you can reflect on these 9 types of prompts and just message or leave a comment as to which kind of prompts do you most often use and for what purpose. And especially if it is in the context of research, maybe you can share some of your prompts that you are using so that others can benefit from your sharing. Okay, now what I have is I have generated 3 transcripts, video transcripts that we will use in our in the rest of the session. So this is first transcript, interview with Alex. Another is interview with Casey, and third is interview with Taylor. Yeah. So these 3 interviews are about earbuds or like AirPods, which are manufactured by TechWave company. And these 3 people are giving or sharing their experience on this. Yeah. So what we're going to do now is I will put all these 3 transcripts in ChatGPT, and we will do this exercise, thematic analysis using prompts. So what I have done is I have selected specific prompts that are applicable for qualitative analysis or thematic analysis, right? So I have 6 prompts for us to try today. Okay, so contextual prompts, opinion based, comparative, recursive, exploratory, and instructional. So what I will do is I will not go through this interview transcript. You can check it later on your own time. I will have all this information in the Google Doc that I'm using, and I guess most of you who are following me have access to this Google Doc. If you do not have access, the link for this Google Doc is in the description of this video. So do check that out and get access to it, because this is a document that I'm following for all my videos throughout this on ChatGPT related topics. All right, so these prompts would be very useful for you when you're pursuing your research. Okay, so let's go. Let me select these transcripts and put them into ChatGPT. So copy this, go to ChatGPT, paste. Yeah, so I would say these are 3 hypothetical interviews on earbuds made by TechWave company. I want to do thematic analysis on this, and okay. All right, so if I share this one, the first instructional prompt is identify and list the main themes discussed by Alex, Casey, and Taylor regarding their experience of using TechWave earbuds. I'll copy this, go here, and I can paste it. So this is the prompt, instructional prompt that we are giving. So what do you see? The common themes are battery life, sound quality, customer service interaction. So Alex said that initially satisfied but noticed rapid degradation of battery life. Satisfied, charges once a week, no specific mention of battery life issues. Finds the sound quality good for the price, praises the clear sound and effective noise cancellation, decent sound quality, and earbuds work properly. Contacted customer support, found them somewhat helpful but disappointed. Contacted support for connectivity issue but not completely resolved despite following advice, and so on. So design and comforts, the highlights the earbuds fit and highlights the earbuds fit and comfort, especially during physical activity. Appreciates the sleek design and the lightweight nature of earbuds. Okay, so you can see we have got 4 common themes that have come from these 3 interviews, and then there are some unique themes that each of these people have given, like connectivity issues. So Taylor experienced random disconnections, especially problematic during calls and music sessions. Casey mentioned very satisfied with noise cancellation feature, which enhances her experience in noisy environments. Alex is hesitant to recommend, advises that they are good for light use, and so on. So what are the summary of the different themes? Performance has been identified as one, durability, customer support, usage experience, and recommendation. So these themes capture a range of user experience with TechWave earbuds, from satisfaction in noise cancellation and comfy to concerns of battery life and connectivity issues. Each interview feedback helps paint a detailed picture of the product's strengths and weaknesses. Okay, so that was the first prompt. Now let's go to the second prompt. We can say, summarize the key points made by each interviewee about the earbuds, performance, and service issues. So let's go back here and run this prompt. So Alex mentions performance issues, service issues. Casey mentioned performance issue, service issue as well. So it seems like all of them have these 2 things that they have been reported in their interview. In terms of performance, initially satisfied with the battery life, but observed a rapid decline. Sound quality is described as good considering the price. Contacted customer service regarding battery life issue. They were helpful to an excellent extent, but ultimately not resolving the core issue. Extremely satisfied with noise cancellation, effectively blocking out noise. So Casey is saying that he's not worried about the battery life, but more about the noise cancellation. Praises the earbuds for the clear sound quality. Did not report any need to contact, so they did not have any service issue, and so. Okay, so you can see this as another thing. Next, look at the exploratory prompts. Explore any underlying concerns or recurring patterns that appear across all 3 interviews. So we are now comparing 3 interviews. Oh, I don't like this when this comes. I'll just choose this one. So recurring patterns is variable battery performance has come up as one. Sound quality and noise cancellation. Both Alex and Casey acknowledge the sound quality positively. Casey particularly appreciates noise cancellation feature as it is a standout benefit. Connectivity issues, significant connectivity problems mentioned by Taylor. Underlying concerns, consistency in product quality. The experiences vary widely among the interviewees, suggesting that there might be inconsistency in manufacturing or quality control process. So what you're seeing here is we are making an inference from your qualitative data now. Yeah, so this is not factual information. It is not there in the interviews. but based upon what you see, you can make some inferences here. Customer service and support, both Alex and Taylor reached out to customer service with their issues. While service was responsive, the resolutions provided were not satisfactory. Product expectations versus reality. Alex's disappointment with the battery life not living up to the advertising suggests a mismatch between marketing claims and user experience. Okay, so you're starting to making the connections now from your qualitative data. All right, let's move on to another prompt. What implications can be drawn about the company's product quality from the issues highlighted in the interviews? Let's try that. What implications can be drawn about company's product quality? So one is that inconsistent product quality, because some people mentioned it is good, others had a issue with the product performance. Issues with product longevity and reliability. Battery life has come up again. Connectivity has come up as a problem. So this could be indicate poor quality in the components used for battery, or issues with battery management systems. Effectiveness of customer service. So customer service was not reliable. I mean, they were on time, but they did not address the issue. Potential misalignment between marketing and product performance. Market positioning based upon usage scenarios. So you can see some interesting insights that you started to get by asking the right prompts to ChatGPT on these interviews. And let's go back to our prompt sheet. Recursive prompts. So based on your earlier identification of battery issues as a theme in Alex's review, can you elaborate on how the issue impacts overall user satisfaction? So let's go to ChatGPT and then put this prompt. So here, what we are doing based on earlier identification. So we are working on what was given, the prompt that was given earlier, and asking for some elaboration or clarification further. So what we have got, expectation versus reality. Initial expectations were based upon advertisements and reviews and descriptions before purchasing. But reality check is battery does not live up to those advertisements and can lead to significant disappointment. Product usability and convenience. For many users, especially those rely on earbuds during long commutes, workouts, or while at work, consistent and reliable battery was crucial. But this did not happen because the battery was very poor. Trust in the brand and product. Reliability. Battery degradation, when it occurs shortly after purchase, can raise concerns about the overall product reliability. So we have identified reliability concerns. Brand perception. What do people think about the brand after this experience? Also the same with customer support experience. Although they were responsive, but they did not assist or resolve the issue. And maybe that is going back to the core problem with the product itself. Long-term engagement and loyalty. Users who experience significant issues with battery life are less likely to become repeat customers or recommend product to others. Negative experiences like those of Alex can influence not only his future purchasing decision, but also those of the potential customers who hear about his experience. Yeah. So you can see insights can be derived and they are connected based upon what we are searching. You mentioned connectivity problem in Taylor's response. Please analyze how frequently this issue appears across the interviews and its potential impact on customer loyalty. So we are asking potential impact on customer loyalty. So analyze this aspect based upon connectivity issues. So you can try this prompt yourself if you like. I will move on to the next prompt. So the next prompt is comparative prompt. So what are we asking here? Compare the experiences of Alex and Taylor in terms of customer service. What are the key differences and similarities? So both have approached the customer service with their issues, and let's see what their comparative experiences are. So what was the similarities? Initial engagement, both reached out to customer service. Alex for battery life and Taylor for connectivity problems. This shows that both felt the issues were significant enough to seek assistance, right? Responsiveness but adequate resolution. So both cases, the customer service team were responsive to the complaints. However, the solution provided were insufficient for both the users. Differences: expectations versus outcome. Alex had high expectations regarding battery life based upon the advertising, but it did not happen. Taylor faced technical issue, connectivity, which might have been perceived as more complex and potentially understandable compared to Alex's issue with a fundamental feature like battery life. So battery life was reported by Alex, connectivity was reported by Taylor. Level of satisfaction and response: Alex was clearly disappointed. Taylor also remained unsatisfied. So overall, the comparison is what we had asked ChatGPT to give us. So both Alex and Taylor's experience point to the pattern where TechWave's customer service is initially responsive but struggle to provide effective and satisfying resolutions to technical problems. The fundamental difference lies in the nature of the issue and the perceived adequacy of the responses. So we can also say contrast Casey's positive review with the negative aspect mentioned by Alex and Taylor. What factors contribute to their differing perceptions of the earbuds? So you can run this prompt in your own time when you because you have it in the Google Doc. I will move on to the next prompt, which is prompt number 5, and that is opinion-based prompt. So we are now asking, what do you think are the potential reasons behind the varied experiences with earbuds reported by Casey, Alex, and Taylor? So let's put that here. So now this information that we are getting, manufacturing inconsistencies, quality control and component variability, user expectations and usage patterns, this all is not there in the interview transcripts, but this is being inferred. Yeah. So this kind of thing is very powerful when you are using ChatGPT for doing this kind of qualitative or thematic analysis. Expectations, usage intensity and conditions, technical complexities, firmware, software issues, design flaws. So you can see when we are asking potential reasons behind varied experiences. So this is going back to, this is actually imagining. ChatGPT is now thinking of what could be the possible reasons for this, and it has come up with all these suggested issues. So this can be very powerful way to infer how to use ChatGPT. One of you had asked me to make a video on LDA, which is typically used for topic modeling in qualitative analysis. My opinion is that given the current day and age where we have access to ChatGPT, it is much more powerful than using LDA. Yeah. So I suggest what I have done here, or what I have shown you today, is achieving more than what LDA could do. Yeah. So you can explore data analysis using this approach. Similarly, there is another opinion-based prompt I have given you here. Reflect on how the issues mentioned by Taylor and Alex could affect the brand image of TechWave earbuds. So again, with this prompt, ChatGPT will kind of think and give its opinion based upon this. All right. Finally, we have contextual based prompts. So let's see one contextual based prompt. Assuming a scenario where all 3 interviewees are using the earbuds in a professional environment, analyze how the reported issues might affect their work efficiency and satisfaction. So we are giving them a context that all of them are using this in a professional environment, and how these reported issues might affect their use. So let's see what we get. So one is battery life issues, right? So rapid battery life degradation could seriously disrupt Alex's ability to use the earbuds throughout the workday. If these if Alex relies on these for continuous use during long meetings or handling customer calls, he may find himself frequently interrupted by needing to charge the device. So this is not at all acceptable. Job satisfaction, constant worry about when the earbud will need to be recharged can create stress and distraction. Yeah. So Casey, no reported issues. Given that Casey reported no issues and praised the earbuds, especially for their noise cancellation capabilities, she might find them extremely beneficial in a noisy office environment. And Taylor did mention about connectivity issues. So particularly with one earbud disconnecting randomly could be a highly disruptive in a professional setting. So you can see that using ChatGPT in this form is going to give you a lot of insights on the interview transcripts or any form of qualitative data that you have with which you want to do content or thematic analysis, right? So what I suggest is go through this document in detail. And especially look at these 6 types of prompts which are suitable for thematic mapping or thematic analysis, right? Instructional, exploratory, recursive, comparative, opinion based, and contextual or scenario based. So this will give you sufficient support when you want to conduct thematic analysis using ChatGPT. Yeah, and it will also speed up your work, right? You can see what we did in just 32 minutes in today. If we have the interview transcripts, we can generate a lot of insights, codes or themes through this exercise itself. I have covered a lot more about thematic mapping or qualitative analysis in one of my other video. So do check that out as well, because it will show you that once you have this, how you can consolidate all these results, maybe in a tabular format or as a list or as codes or as themes and so on. So by doing that, what you will have is a very fast way to organize your qualitative data, parse through it and study what are the different themes, what different codes you can generate through this, and speed up your whole data analysis process and make it very, very thorough. That is very important with this kind of analysis with using qualitative analysis using ChatGPT. All right, so hope this was helpful to you. I strongly suggest that if you have your qualitative data, put it in ChatGPT and try some of these prompts, or maybe you can improve upon these prompts as you see fit, or depending upon what kind of questions, what kind of data that you want to extract from your qualitative content. All right, I hope this session was helpful. If you have any further questions, please fill up the Google form that I have and suggest any videos that you would like me to make. Plus, I would also suggest you having a look at my channel, because there are so many different content that I have here which will be very useful for PhD or researchers, right? So these are some of the latest videos that I have done since March. Since March, I've been doing one video a day. So do check that out. This is a whole March 2024 recap of all videos. So see what all I have covered in the month of March. Plus, further, I would suggest if you're doing a systematic literature review, then you should definitely watch this video series 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So these are the 5-part video series where I teach you step by step how you should complete your systematic literature review. So in this video, we talk about the introduction. This one we talk about the method, the prior literature review and methodology. This is research question, inclusion exclusion criteria. how to evaluate, how to write conclusion and discussion, and so on. So everything that you need to know to learn how to do systematic literature review is available here. Plus, there are many other videos in that. I also have a series of videos that are on, which I called as task of the day, right? And you can start from task 1. I'll give you a task, and I'll also give you the answer to the task, and you can follow this daily, and you can progress with your task of the day as well. If you want to study in Australia, do check out these videos. These are very popular about how to start studying in Australia. I also have an online course on systematic literature review, and you can check out these small videos that talk about the course. What is it that you will learn in this course? Introduction, methodology, findings, discussion, conclusion. You will learn everything when you join this course. Okay. Plus, there are many other relevant videos like this: how to plan your PhD in year 1, year 2, year 3, how to manage stress, and so on. So do check out. There are lots of shorts as well on my channel, which I've been doing quite regularly. So I hope that this channel, these videos will help you in your research journey. All right. On that note, we'll conclude the session today, and I look forward to hearing your feedback and your comments on this video. All right. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.